And viewers, it is teacher Shoppi Eria from Muna Education Services. I welcome you to our next lesson about understanding the double entry system. Those who haven't watched my previous videos about the double entry system and the single entry system, better watch so that we can move on the same pace. So I have a worked out example on understanding the double entry system. Remember, I've said in the double entry system, it is different from the single entry system. In the double entry system, a transaction is affected twice, and then transactions are recorded twice. One account losing, which is recorded on the credit side, and then the account that is gaining is recorded on the debt side. Then I also shared a table about the different types of classes, different types of account classes, different the normal balance, when it increases and when it decreases. So we shall continue with this worked out example, and then I'll show you how the double entry system works. Now I have a worked out example here. Here it goes. Jemima on 12th January 2026, her manager bought furniture by cash, UGX 250,000. So this is our transaction, and I'm going to be showing you how we post it in the dual or in the dual recording or the double entry system. Now we said that you first begin with identifying the accounts in the transaction. Now here we have Jemima on 1st January 2026, her manager bought furniture by cash. Now we have what we call furniture, meaning we have two accounts here. We have furniture account and the cash account. So we begin by identifying the accounts, and then ask yourself which account is gaining and which account is losing out money. And then we're going to be using our table to ascertain which account is to be dated and which account is to be credited. So if the manager bought furniture by cash, UGX 250,000. Now this implies that an asset called furniture, because furniture, we said an asset means an item, a resource, or a property that aids in generation of income and profits by the business for a given period of time. It can be short term, it can be short time if it is a current asset, and it can be a fixed asset if it is for a long period of time. So in this regard, furniture is a fixed asset. So if an asset increases, from our table I gave you last time, I showed you that when an asset increases, from this table, when an asset increases, we date it. Then we say here, if an asset, the normal balance of an asset is a date. So if an asset increases, we date it. So meaning if furniture increased, we're going to date the furniture account and then credit the cash account because it was reducing. Now an asset called furniture increased by 250,000. Then another asset called cash reduced by 250,000. Then we say that if an asset increases, we date it. Then if an asset reduces or decreases, we credit it. So in this regard, we have two assets here. So if an asset increases, we date. Then if an asset decreases, we credit it. So in this regard, we had furniture increasing by 250,000. Then we had cash, which is also an asset, reducing by 250,000. Because if you go and buy a furniture, meaning you're going to give in the cash and they give you the furniture. So meaning that furniture is increasing by 250,000, but the cash is reducing, and it is an asset, and if an asset reduces, we credit it. So in this same account, we are going to record this amount of money, this same amount. This is one transaction. We are going to record this 250,000 twice, as in we are going to record it we are going to date the furniture account since it is receiving, and then we are going to credit the cash since it is losing out to the furniture account. So it is 250 because the furniture is gaining. We are going to date, meaning dating means we are going to record this 250,000 on the date side in the furniture account. Then record this same amount of money in the cash account on the credit side because it is losing. So we are going to credit it. So this is how it looks like. Now it is cash account. We said the cash account was losing money to the furniture account. So we credit the cash account by recording it. You come and record it on the date, which it was 12th. Then the details, it was losing money to the furniture account, and then the folio is ledger 2, and then the amount is 250,000. Then come and record this same amount of money on the date side because the furniture account was gaining money from the cash account. All the furniture was increasing, yet it is an asset, and if an asset increases, we date. So you come and record this same amount and this same date on the date side because it is gaining or the asset is increasing. So you come and record 12th of January, it was gaining money from the cash account, and the cash account is ledger 1, and then you record it here in the amount section. That is how the double entry system works. So you're seeing that we are recording one transaction twice. Some we are dating it and at the same time crediting it. So that is how we deal with the double entry system. We date the account that is gaining money and then credit the account that is losing out money. Thank you for listening. I have more worked out examples on the dual recording or the double entry system. Let's meet in the next example. Thank you for listening.